Hey everyone, Project I Want to Live here, week 16. I'm Melissa.
And I'm Vanna.
So we're back here and I'm really excited about this week. We have a few good things to talk about. So really, I've been learning a lot about foods and ingredients, and it all started out because I was looking to introduce more healthy snacks into my diet, and we were at the supermarket and I was like, Vanna, I think I'm going to start eating yogurt again, and I don't know, some type of healthy snack. And then she started picking up each yogurt, and she's like, you can't have this one, you can't have this one, you can't have this one. And I'm like, why? She's like, because look at all these artificial ingredients and sugars and whatnot. So the topic of this week is sugar and what sugar does to your body and what is real sugar versus false advertisement sugar. So Vanna, tell them what I have learned this week and what you have taught me.
Sure. Okay. So yeah, I just so happened to start researching the effects of different sugars, different ingredients that are in so many of the foods and products that we buy that we think, oh yeah, this is really healthy. Things like, Splenda, which is really something called sucralose, which is an artificial sugar. All these foods that, it was amazing to me just to see all these foods that carry these ingredients that we think, oh yeah, it's in the healthy section. It's yogurt. Yogurt's great for you. Well, check out the sugar content in there and also the hidden sugars. So that was something that I wanted to look into just for myself, and then also to tell the people that I know, of course, Melissa, because, we're in this together. And she was like getting upset with me at the supermarket. She's like, well, which one can I have? It's supposed to be healthy. I'm like, I don't know. I just read this stuff and I want to avoid it. And I'm not telling you not to eat it. I'm just saying I'm not going to eat it.
Yeah.
So basically what it was is that these artificial sweeteners, they disguise themselves as something that's really healthy for us because they have 0 calories. They don't add to the calorie content in our foods. And you will find these ingredients in things like baked goods, non-alcoholic beverages. One of the big ones is chewing gum. I just choose to, if I want to have like mints or something like that, like fresh breath, I'll just have like Altoids or something because it doesn't have any like sugar-free ingredients. As well as just like daily like dessert, dairy-free desserts, like the frozen ones, and like fruit juices and things like that. So what we have found is that these artificial sugars, they have these effects on our bodies. And I was going through what I learned, and it was funny because Melissa said, oh my, because she has experienced similar symptoms before. So can you just tell us a little bit about, really just to kind of show people in your body, in your diet, the things that you've experienced. Because it's one thing just to read something from an article and like, oh people have had this certain effect. But when you can really connect it to your own life and say, hey, I really did feel that way when I had this type of food, and I didn't realize that I was eating this and it had these ingredients in there. So can you just tell us a little bit about what you've experienced and, based off that conversation that we had?
Absolutely. And at the end of this video, we're going to have a link to an article, which I highly recommend because we don't have much time to talk about everything. You go check out. It explains to you what truly sugar is and the different forms of sugar that's hitting into our diet and all these things that we have no idea about. But I suffered from really bad migraines, like migraines to the point where you had to lock me in a room and you couldn't talk to me, and it was terrible. I suffered from dizziness, blurred vision, major digestion problems, bloating, weight gain. A lot of the weight was in my stomach, and a lot of these side effects have to do with the high intake of a sugary diet. Not only pure sugar, but processed sugar. And processed sugar is found in, like Vanna said, when you're at the grocery store, you have the outer aisles, which is more like the healthier stuff, the raw foods, the meats, the veggies, the fruit. Well, a lot of times when we're not educated, we shop mostly in the inner aisles and the processed foods, the convenience and whatnot. And I did that for a long time. And the aftermath was I just suffered a lot from my health, from just like, you name it, like I said, the headaches. And it didn't help with me always trying to lose weight. It added on to obesity. So there's so many different side effects. And just like I'm being inspired to educate myself to live, Project I Want to Live, you should do the same. So we found a great article that has helped me, and I highly, highly recommend. Go read it. So when you're at the supermarket, you feel more confident when you pick up something. You can look at the label and really understand why it says 0 calories or low sugar or low fat. Because if they took the fat out of your favorite cookie, they have to replace it with something. So think about those things. Really, I really encourage you to think about it. So we're on this journey together to get healthy, and I'm excited I feel more confident now when I can look at labels and I can understand what sucralose is. And I was reading an article about the side effects of sucralose and Splenda, and it's found and it's manipulated in so many different ways that you just you have no idea, and almost kind of not angers you, but it kind of does, because you feel like you're being lied to, because we all fall into marketing and branding, and we see something, oh my favorite cookie, low fat. Oh my god, it only has 90 calories. I should have 5 of them. But really, then a month down the line, you're wondering why you gain more weight and you have these weird things going on with your body. So I highly encourage everyone to look into that. So, yeah. And that's pretty much it, right?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. We just wanted to just inform you guys on some things that we've been learning and been applying to our diet and lifestyle, because it's important to understand these things, especially when you just want to be a healthy person, when you're trying to make changes, when you're, in relation to what we're trying to do here. This is a really big change in Melissa's life. So it's a lifestyle. You want to make sure that you educate yourself, as well as, take action on these things, and not just be like, oh that's really bad, let me not have it, or oh, it has this in here, I don't care, just for today. Just really read into it. And like we said, we're going to provide the link for you guys, and I hope it helps. And other than that, that's pretty much it for today, this week.
Yep. Stay tuned for next week. We'll be unveiling the results. So have a great week, everyone. Talk to you later. Bye.